Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, me and Brianna are doing a quick supercut of what we believe to be the best games of 2017. If you want to see the full version, you can check out our Patrons in the link below, and let's get into it.
Do you have a declarative favorite game of this year? You can say no.
I do, but you haven't played it, and I don't know if you would like it.
What is it?
South Park.
South Park is your goatee?
Yeah. But I might be biased.
The fractured butthole.
Yeah.
Is your goatee.
I think one time I made an accidental Trump comment. It wasn't even a bad one, because you know the difficulty settings, like, is a skin colour. I picked the orange one, and I was like, oh, it's a bit like Trump, and some people got really mad at me.
Wait. But it is a bit like Trump.
Yeah, because there's your own skin colour, and then people are like, oh my god, I can't believe you just said that. And
That's just like, a comment about his looks. That's not, like,
that
was what people were saying about him back during Celebrity Apprentice. Like, that's not even really, like, a thing that has to do with politics at all.
I know, I could have gone in a lot deeper.
We don't want to.
No.
I don't want to. No.
I don't want to trigger you in any way.
Yeah, that's not. I don't have a goatee. Like, I don't have...
No standout?
It's not that there's no standout. It's just they all stand out to me. I don't play any games that I don't, like, really think that I'm gonna love. And most of the time I do end up truthfully loving it. And if I don't enjoy the game, I don't keep playing. Like, for example, like, The Last Guardian. I think actually that came out last year, so we don't have to talk about it. Mass Effect came out this year. And Mass Effect was a giant...
turd.
Disappointment. Okay. Turd, sure. Let's pull in that South Park humor already. Oh my gosh, look how cold my hand is. You can see it's like, I have like circulation problems. One of the most surprising games that sort of like took over Mass Effect in my mind, and I haven't finished it yet, but Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, amazing game.
When we're talking about the Game Awards, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn was nominated for a lot, but didn't
win
take
any.
home anything. All of the other games that won, with the exception of like Cuphead and PUBG, like those are either sequels or they're a part of a franchise. Hellblade, okay, we can talk about Hellblade a little bit, but you have I mean, like, a lot of these are looking like pretty much like sequels or have big franchises behind them. Hellblade, of course, being the exception. Yeah. And of course, you know, Cuphead, which, like, what? Where did that come from? But I think the big thing with Horizon Zero Dawn is that it was... First of all, it was released earlier in the year, so it had a lot of time for people to forget about it before the Game Awards. And second of all, it doesn't have a big franchise behind it. It doesn't even have a big studio behind it with big like studio firepower. And I think that game, as impressive as it was to people all around, it wasn't necessarily a standout in one category because it wasn't all around such a good game.
Yeah, for sure.
It sucks for any good game to be against Breath of the Wild this year.
I mean, I never played any of the other Zeldas, so I don't really have any past experience to go off Zelda. So for me, I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh my god, it's great, they're like the nostalgia, the soundtrack, whereas me, Zelda's a good game, but I wouldn't have put it as Game of the Year.
It's so hard. As I'm talking about it, maybe it is my goatee.
Yeah?
Maybe it is.
I thought you were going to say Life is Strange.
It's my top 3. I haven't finished it yet either, because episode 3 hasn't come out, so I don't know, but, the thing about Life is Strange Before the Storm is, first of all, it hasn't finished yet, so I can't really speak to it in its entirety, but the Life is Strange game is another one that's really special for my channel, and this one was made by a different developer than the original Life is Strange. So and I also feel like it was made in a shorter amount of time with the restrictions of being a prequel. Mm-hmm. So there are it doesn't have all of the same stuff that the original Life is Strange had.
I love the original Life is Strange, but this one, a bit overrated. A bit overhyped. especially the first episode. First episode, everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's great." I personally didn't really enjoy the first episode. I felt like not much happened. It was alright. I just felt it was a bit dry. Like, not much happened until the very end.
Right, and then everything happened, and then there was like this big old thing, and it didn't even necessarily have the proper justification, in my opinion.
Exactly. So that's in your top 3.
It's in my top 3. Yeah, I still really enjoy it. Yeah.
So what's the third game?
Lost Legacy.
Oh, yes. I love Uncharted so much. It really surprised me how much I loved it.
Oh, yeah. I had no idea that I was going to ship Nadine and Chloe as hard as I do.
know!
But gosh darn it, I do. Did you see the poster that Naughty Dog tweeted out? Season's greetings.
So. Yes, I saw that, yes.
You saw that they're under the mistletoe and they're like blushing at each other and they're like...
it's really cute.
It's pretty implied ship. Is what it looks like. I mean, they're under mistletoe. And they're blushing.
Yeah.
Together.
The whole game was just... It had so many beautiful moments, like the elephant moment. Really reminded me of The Last of Us, with the giraffes.
Yes, totally.
And I just loved it so much. Sam as well, coming back. Oh,
yes,
that was amazing.
I did enjoy seeing Sam, and part of that was the game did need a little bit of his roguish humor.
I think games struggle now to be memorable.
Yes.
There aren't many that I'm like I played Resident Evil earlier this year. I forgot.
I haven't forgotten my experience playing Resident Evil.
Because you don't play many horror games.
No, I don't.
Try Outlast.
No.
No. Did you play Hellblade?
I didn't play Hellblade, but I wanted to. Yeah. And I continue to want to, but it's on my list after some of the other games that I've already promised. So, okay, so let's talk about, obviously, this is a game that you've played quite a bit. Let's talk about PUBG.
Oh, PUBG.
So what the heck is up with this game? Like, why was it such a breakout hit? Like, why did it come on the radar and then all of a sudden everybody's playing it and there's world competitions? Like, where did this come from?
It's so addicting. Like, when it came out, I was like, it's just sort of like H1Z1, which you all put like 100 of you on this map. You got to loot stuff and kill each other. Last man standing. My friends are playing it, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'll buy it. I'll take the plunge and spend 30-25 quid in an alpha game. I think it's still an alpha on PC, maybe beta, and now I have over 100 hours into it.
Still an alpha? I had no idea.
Yeah,
sorry, did I blow out your eardrums when I just...
Oh, no.
You went like this, and I was like, oh god, did I hurt you?
I think PUBG was the only multiplayer game nominated in anything. Destiny 2, but Destiny 2 was really bad, so I'm not counting that.
Yeah, I did not hear good things about Destiny 2. Why is that?
It's just the same as Destiny 1. It was not worth the money. Most of the bulk of the content comes in DLC.
Right, exactly.
Like, why do I have to pay £50 for a game and then 20 quid for a DLC unless you buy the season pass, which I'm not going to do either because I don't believe in investing in games before I've got the content or have an idea of what content is coming.
Oh, I totally agree. I'm totally on that board.
Nier Automata? You didn't play it though.
No, I did not play that game. I had it.
Game.
I had it recommended a couple times, and I don't know. There's something about it that I just like didn't like the aesthetic or something, and so I never really looked into it. But it did win. That and Persona 5 kind of like came in surprise, winning a few awards. And I think this is interesting that we're like talking about the Game Awards as we're talking about like the games of the year for us, and it's because like we're just using it as a reference point.
Yeah.
So like it's not that like
bases.
Yeah, exactly. We're just making sure that like and they only mention games that came out this particular year too. So that's kind of why it's an excellent reference for us as far as like what good games came out this year, because we don't want to talk about the crappy ones.
No.
We want to spend a lot of time talking about Mass Effect.
What Remains of Edith Finch as well. That won Best Narrative. I was really shocked. People kept telling me to play it, and I was like, the trailer looks alright, you know, I'll give it a go. It's only £15 on Steam. And best investment I've ever made.
Really?
Probably one of the best, like, top 3 games of the year. I only played it a few days ago. Yeah. Only 2 hours long. But I just couldn't stop playing it.
Did you play To the Moon?
No, I haven't.
because when I hear about What Remains of Edith Finch, I always hear it talked about in a very similar breath of To the Moon, in that like it's the story is why you play.
There's only one more game which I have on my list actually, and that's The Evil Within 2.
Okay.
I really enjoyed that game, which is surprising because I hate horror games, but I played a whole chunk of it in 4 hours. And
why do you say you hate horror games?
I just hate anything scary. Like, anything that makes me like want to scream or like run from someone. Outlast 2 I played, that would not be anywhere near on my list because I hated it so much.
I sort of felt like that's kind of how Until Dawn was. Did that come out this year?
No.
No?
It came out years ago. What year did it come out?
2015?
Years.
Did it come out in 2015? Sounds right to me.
Yeah. Yeah, August 25th, 2015.
Okay, so I thought maybe I had played it this year, but I might have been wrong. I might have played it last year.
I love Until Dawn. I hope you do something similar to it.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole idea, is like, it's got some scary moments, but like you can get through it because you like the story, because you like the characters and you want to save them, and the whole thing isn't about just being scary and hiding under a bed.
Hey guys, that's all we have time for today, unfortunately, but I really hope you enjoyed, and let us know in the comments down below what you think was the best game of the year, or if we're wrong, if you really disagree with us, which you probably will, especially me. But that has been me and Brianna. If you enjoyed, remember to sub to her channel as well. She does a lot of similar content, similar games, and is amazing all round. And also remember to check out our Patreons because we have exclusive footage there for you. So guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Just run away with me.